I just bought this Ibishu Covet sedan from China. And I got my buddy's Covet sedan so that I could compare them both. We are gonna take this through the urban block, then the dirt and rock, to see if China did a good job replicating the real deal. I'm Jacob Carpset, and you're listening to Bayside Avenue. Now, if you're wondering how I even found this thing in the first place, I found it on BeamTalk. As I was scrolling through, I somehow stumbled into the world of Chinese BeamTalk, where I noticed this Covet sedan looked a little bit different. Looking deeper into it, I discovered the crazy world of the Chinese knockoff market. Okay, obviously it's not that crazy. Everyone knows about it. It's basically a stereotype. But what is important is that the Ibishu Covet has a knockoff, and I very much want it for myself. So I went and got it for myself. If you've done vehicle imports before, you know that actually getting the sedan was a crazy difficult process. If you want in-depth details, just watch this video, okay? We're a fictional BeamNG channel. You can just cut us a little bit of slack. But what I will do is tell you the price of everything within this entire process, I guess. After I found the 1.5 LXi, the same model as my friend's car, I got in touch with the Chinese seller and then realized the car actually costs half the market price of the Covet in America, which would make it about $10,000. Then, this is the fun part. We got a freight forwarder which handles shipping from China for about $700, and we got a customs clearance agent, which is our middleman of the whole thing, for a whopping $2,000, and a final destination forwarder which handles the shipping after it's been ported here in the US, where we had it stored in a warehouse in Los Angeles, meaning we had to pay extra to ship it all the way to Belasco City, which is a couple extra thousand. So all of that, on top of some paperwork that I also had to pay for some reason, the total amounts to about 70,000 US dollars. I could have bought a used Covet for the same amount of money, and instead I bought this thing. And you know what? It was worth it. If we ignore the quality of materials, this car handles. Like, handles. No difference between this and the real Covet in terms of steering and speed, except on uphills. Dude, did you see the wheel spin? Is that kind of some front-wheel drive burnout? Fun fact, this car is heavier than the real Covet. About 40 kilograms heavier. We checked. However, it has slightly more horsepower, meaning it has about the same power to weight ratio to the real Covet. Alright, we're on flat road, so I'm gonna try a launch. Wait for the yellow. Dude, look at the entire body frame shaking. This car is starting to scare me a little bit. I might have to take back what I said about handling. It really loves the wheel spin out here. Taking the real Covet out for a spin, there's already a difference in comfort. The seat feels like actual fabric. Handling is fine for a Covet, and it turns out this Covet also spins on uphills. So I guess I was too harsh on our Chinese counterpart for that. That's on me, but other than all I've said, of course the real Covet drives better on the streets in general. So now that I've given the quote-unquote Covet a good run for its money, I'd say it's time we threw it down in the dirt. Or the gravel in this case, because we are going to the grip all gravel track in the motorsports park to see the limits of this bad boy. However, the problem is, I forgot to ask my friend for permission to take his Covet on the dirt track, so once we get there, I'm gonna have to give him a call.
What's up, Jacob?
Hey Henry, hey. So remember when you lent me that Covet of yours?
For Bayside Avenue, right? What about it?
Is it okay if I did a lap at the gravel track with it?
Are you dead ass?
Yes, I'm dead ass.
Then you should know my answer to that.
So it's a yes? He said no. Unfortunately, we can't fully compare the Covets in terms of how they handle this track, but if the NGRC2 and MR Turbo Rally models have anything to say, it's that the Covet would have still survived in there, even if in stock form. Alright, let's suit up and get this Chinese Covet up and running. Now, before I go in, I want to preface with this. We are professionals. Or at the very least, we know enough to know that racing a car without a roll cage is extremely dangerous. If you're visiting the Belasco Motorsports Park, please do come with a car that fits the regulations. Do not replicate what we're about to do. Please don't. Trust me, okay? Importing a bootleg Chinese Covet and driving it bone stock through a rally track is not worth it. Alright, wish me luck. Now with this, I am hoping to get a lap time of around 2 minutes. We are doing the oval loop around the entire gravel track, so it should be a quick time trial for me. Though this is a 1.5 liter single overhead camshaft with 113 horsepower. So there is literally no expectation for this car to achieve a sub 2 minute time. Okay, let's slow down for the corner. Okay, good turn, good turn. Now, as I reach the end of this lap, I am realizing that this is bone stock. So that means it also includes the bone stock tires. So unless these tires were tuned for the dirt, I'm hoping I didn't jinx myself and end up spinning out. Luckily, it's just a long straight, so we should be fine. Oh, we are not fine? So this is Jacob on the voiceover here. This is a prime reason why you don't do this at home. I was extremely lucky to get out of that car with only a few bad scratches, but I did have signs of a concussion, so I'm in the hospital right now, being taken care of. Not entirely sure what will happen to the Chinese Covet. Maybe it'll be scrapped or maybe it can be salvaged, but what I do know is that once I've recovered, I'll return to hosting videos, so stay tuned for more Bayside Avenue. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Love you.